Thank you, the esteemed president, deans, faculty, and soon-to-be employed students of Go Big University. Let's say there are two ants, one called Stanley and one called Kevin. Yes, that was intentional, but we are not talking about the office today. Two ants. Stanley grew up in a strict and stale family. His father, a loyal yet stubborn soldier, made every decision in the household. And Kevin was born into a family of worker ants, diligent, hardworking, never missing a day. But they never asked why. Why this route? Why this crumb? Why they always marched in the same direction? So Stanley was expected to protect the queen. That was the only expectation, the ultimate expectation. His father made sure of it. Stanley, you gotta be stronger. Stanley, you gotta sharpen your claws. Stanley, you gotta salute the queen. But deep inside, Stanley did not want to be a soldier. He wanted to travel. Instead of standing on the same spot all day, scanning for intruders that never came, he watched Kevin, marching out every morning, taking different routes, seeing different things. At least Kevin was going somewhere. But what Stanley didn't know that Kevin didn't want to travel. Kevin was exhausted. Same dirt paths, same crumbs, same endless march. He looked at Stanley, standing tall, looking important, positioned right next to the queen. At least Stanley had a title. At least Stanley was sane. Stanley wanted Kevin's knife, and Kevin wanted Stanley's knife. And neither of them ever said a word about it. Because in the ant world, nobody asks. Every ant knows its job before it's born. No career counselor needed, no LinkedIn profile, no finding your passion. The colony just works. Stanley and Kevin sound like the lucky ones, don't they? No confusion, no quarter-life crisis, no 3 a.m. what am I doing with my life spiral. The colony decided, and that was that. And you have 47 browser tabs open, 3 half-finished Coursera courses, and a personal test that told you are an INTJ. And you still don't know what to do. You cannot even find the colony that matters to you. Stanley and Kevin would have no idea what to do with all that freedom. So, what is career freedom? It is not a freedom to avoid the dirt paths. It is a freedom to choose which colony you march for. Now, as a career counselor, I'm supposed to stand here and tell you all the things everyone agrees are correct. Pick the right major, take the right courses, study hard. Are you detail-oriented and good with numbers? Accounting might be a great fit. Are you social, persuasive, love people? Marketing could be your path. Strong in math and logic? Go into computer science. Solid advice, right? Except the job market moves so fast. Now, even that advice is aging poorly. At least Stanley and Kevin have job security. The ant colony never laid off a soldier for being disrupted by AI. Meanwhile, programmers, people who spend years mastering their craft, are now struggling to find work because of the very technology they helped build. The colony is changing and nobody sent a memo. So I tried something different. I wanted to help you find your purpose. I made a whole series of videos about companies, about their products, about the stories behind them. The founders who started in a garage, the teams who failed 5 times before it worked, the industries that didn't exist 10 years ago. I thought maybe if you see enough of these worlds, something will click. Maybe you will feel something, a pull, a curiosity, a quiet excitement you cannot quite explain. And maybe you will. I hope you do. And I will be honest with you, I know it's not enough. For someone who genuinely wants to help you grow, academically and professionally, videos are just the beginning. Feeling something is the beginning. You still have to walk toward it. So let me tell you about endurance. We all love a grand narrative, the overnight success, the eureka moment, the hero's journey with a clean 3-act structure. But every important piece of work, every career worth having, starts with an almost embarrassing number of small details. Finding the thing nobody wants to file, sitting in the meeting nobody wants to sit in, carry the crumb that feels too small to matter. Kevin never got to choose his colony, but you do. And while you're still looking, you don't have to love every crumb you carry, but carry it well. And in the process, find the details you actually enjoy. If you can't find meaning yet, at least find craft. Do it better than anyone expects. Keep smiling. Fake it if you have to. Even when it gets messy, and it will get messy. Because endurance is not about never struggling. It's about continuing to move, even when the dirt path looks exactly the same as yesterday. And finally, the thing nobody can tell you. I cannot tell you whether your next transition is the right one. Nobody told me whether what I'm doing is right either. But here's what I believe. If there's something you cannot stop yourself from doing, even when nobody's watching, even when it doesn't pay, even when it makes no logical sense, that is your signal. That is your colony. Not Stanley's colony, not Kevin's colony, not your father's colony, or your professors, or the one LinkedIn says is hiring. Yours. If your situation allows, go toward that thing. Build it slowly. Increase your incredibility in it. Find ways to make it useful to others. Productize yourself. It won't be linear. It will be uncomfortable. There will be crumbs you didn't want to carry. But I believe genuinely that you can get there. You are not an ant. You have something Stanley and Kevin will never have. A choice. Congratulations, Go Big University class of 2026. Now go find your colony. I think this would be also a reminder for me to go and enjoy what I'm doing now. Thank you so much.